tonight we are going to take a look at all the mounting options that are available for the DNT Hydra HS225 and the line of thermals and night vision optics for that. Also, I'm still trying to convince them to let me hang on to this thing a while. I figured they might end up asking for like some shirtless photos or something, so I went ahead and sent those. Now, it's just from here down, so when you get those, that's not a sparsely haired chest old woman. That's actually me. I didn't have much of a summer body going on this year, so take what you can get, huh? Share them around the office. Somebody's liable to be in that sort of thing. But what I'm going to do is we're going to change the camera angle. We're going to come around here, and I am just going to show you how all these mounting options work. All right, let's get to it. So the way I've got this mounted on my 300 Blackout, I'm using the standard mount. It has 4 holes, and it just uses screws to mount to the optic itself, and then the mounting is fairly typical and conventional of most other Picatinny scope rails or mounts. Now, generally, I would put some blue Loctite on there, but like I said, I'm not for sure of the future of this little gem, so I'm not going to do anything that might jeopardize me setting it back with Loctite all over it. Now, this is the quick detach, and it has several really cool features. I'm just old-fashioned. I like this. Now you might see the one I've got on here turned backwards, where this part mounts up here and it sticks your optic a little further back. This optic works perfect for me when I shoot, and my eye is right next to the cup, so I just like it like this. But on this quick detach, so you have this little piece right here, and it would mount to the optic just like so. Basically like this. You'd use the screws to mount this on there. Then you would, I don't think I have it backwards. No, I don't. When you want to mount it to the gun, you would have it mounted. If you had several of these quick detach mounts on several different guns, you could use this optic for each one of them. In the reticles, you get a profiles. So this gun would be profile 1, a different gun would be profile 2, and so forth and so on. You can have several. You sight this in under each profile, and when you move it from gun to gun, it would be sighted in and ready to go. You wouldn't have to re-sight it. You would just set it under the profile that matches the gun, and you're ready to go. That's actually really cool. I'm not all about technology, but that's pretty cool. Now, it also has this RMR attachment, and so what you do there, this little plate right here, you just take this off and replace it with this one. So now you have the option to run the thermal or a red dot, or RMR, which is a red dot, right here. So you could actually do a little bit of running and gunning like that. So a little bit more of a tactile use than I have it set up as just a pure hunting rig. That's, you know, all I do is use it for predation to keep the chickens safe from critters that like chickens as much as we like eggs. But if you wanted to run something a little faster, you would have the option for an RMR on here, plus your thermal. You'd be just about ready for anything. That is pretty cool. And I don't know, if I got to keep it, I might set it up like that, but I really like this. I can send a 208 grain AMAX up a gnat's ass at about 65 yards, so I really don't want to move this from where it's at right now. But anyway, that is the mounting options, and it's really simple, really cool. And like I said, if you had several of these mounts, and you could honestly have a thermal on every gun you have, just put it, sight it in under the other profiles, separate profiles. When you go to that profile, it's automatically sighted in. That's technology that when I was a kid I would have never thought was possible. But anyway, that is the mounting options from DNT. They've got some other good mounts on their website if you check them out. But this is the Hydra HS225. I have been super happy with it, and I put together some shooting videos, but I don't know, somebody at YouTube has got a real cob up their ass about that. And you know, of course, it is what it is, man. What do you do, little communist bastards? Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching, and please like and subscribe, and also check out DNT Optics. They might have something over there you want.